Okay, so we continue, and on the orange lines layer, we're gonna color pick here, and we start adding some orange brush strokes like this. Okay, keep them straight, and push them down. The idea is between every of this one of these dark lines beside it, there should probably be one of these lines, and then you want to populate this quite a bit over here, and then later we bring down the opacity so it's not so jarring. But we have a first pass of this lines down first. Okay, so I'm holding shift when I draw, so it's relatively straight. Some of this left side, I guess I don't need so much, so I just need few, I guess. So just place them according to what you see on the reference, and then later we'll delete the excess ones and keep those that we liked. Okay. Okay, so you see I'm trying to hit all the corners and lines. Okay. Okay, so now with my eraser, I'll just go in and erase this view and bring down opacity a little bit. And really, this is just the first base color. I don't even want to go to the top yet. So this is just to add some of these small details on the sides. That's all it is. Okay. Okay. Because for those that goes on the top, I want to be more careful with that. So I'm not going there right now. Take it slowly, and then do one at a time. And then I also want to come in now and do some of my favorite smudging. So I would neutralize some of this layer. So my opacity mode is actually 35% now, and I am smudging away a lot of it. I'm also keeping a lot of it, and then who knows what I'll end up with. But I have a bit of both. Some I'm keeping all the details of the lines, and then some of it I'm blurring them out, smudging them, so it only keeps the flow of the orange color here. Okay. Okay, so that's good for now. Create a new layer. This one maybe I would say orange glow. So I just want to add this hue of orange. If you look closely, what's happening in this cube is that there's this orange color popping at the center, and then this green area, not green area, I'm just highlighting in green. This area towards the side is all desaturated. Oh, so SephirothArt, he's able to draw all these cubes, and then he's mixing in these colors. Like before, we have this center area with a bit of orange, a bit of brown as well. So that slight hint of color is what makes a difference. Oh, so you've been mixing in this orange in there, it makes it so much better. Oh, so you are able to mix a bit more saturation at the center of the color, which is what I'm doing now, trying to do now. And then I'll change this to color dodge. Okay, you use color dodge. It's gonna be too strong, so adjust the opacity. The orange is red, too red for me right now. So I'll go to Control U, hue and saturation, which is that you can go to here, adjustments, hue and saturation, Control U, and I'll just push this to the right. Okay, so because I know my color is to the red color, and I want to push to more yellow color, so I'll push to the right. So instantly when I open up hue saturation, I know I'll push to the right side. So because I know I'm on red, I want it to be more yellow, I'll push to the right. Okay, so that means that just now when I pick the color, I should have picked one that's a little bit more yellow. Okay, and I'm thinking whether this will work. For now, it's okay, I guess. Okay, I want to um, erase off some of this to the corner. So it's only affecting this area here. Let me zoom out a bit. Actually, I'm zooming in too much. Look at the overall further away. Okay, actually, I'm not very happy with that, so I'll take it a bit slower. So I'll just keep this to half opacity. So in the end, I'm kind of like 50-70%, because I'm not very sure of this right now. Okay, but I do need that layer, the orange glow. And then now on this upper layer, I'll call this highlight. Okay, this is the important one because I'm gonna color pick the brightest hotspots, and then I'm gonna add this hotspots highlights in. Okay, so this will connect with those previous orange lines layer that I created before as well. I'll let them connect with there. So as I paint, I'll smudge it so it connects. Make this view layer 65%. The color is probably too yellow, so let me adjust this. Change this to a bit more orange. Select all of this, and I'll fill the colors again. Okay, so I changed all their colors into more orange. Okay, so to do that, you control click, and then I press Shift F5 to fill the colors with my foreground color. Or you just paint over again, it's okay, it's quite easy. So you see, same time I'm painting all this, I'm crafting in these details as well, and I'm keeping myself relatively zoom out, not super zoom in. We always need to look at our reference. top colors might not be that accurate right now because the top layer is still too dark. So maybe I'll just add a little bit, not too much right now. I'll come back to this later. Okay. And then, yep, so I'll go to the top surface and let me just brighten this up. So I'll press Ctrl L. Then I'll push this to the left so it desaturates. Add a bit of white. Pushing this to the right. So what I did is image adjustment levels, Ctrl L. You can also use brightness contrast to do the same thing. So I just adjusted my top surface to be brighter. Alright, so now I'll go back to layer that I was on. Let's do 6%. Adding details back here, back there. Okay, I'll do a bit of cross-hatching things on top. So I'll go to the orange lines area. I'll do some of these cross-hatch things. So the orange lines layer is something like softer lines, and then the highlight layers is darker girls. So use a bit of both. So just using your layers properly. Dark details. Really want to darken this area. Go to my silhouette layer. Time to chip off my silhouette a bit. Looking too much like the stone just now, so I'm chipping off to make it look like this wood cube. And once you chip off the silhouette, you go to the main silhouette layer, you chip it off, it's gonna look much better. In terms of being close to the reference, it's not bad. Okay. Alright, so that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.